Hey everybody, this is Little Alchemist content with Joebro17 here for another special event today. We are following up with the monster chest opening that we did, but this started even before then, and I wanted to save all of my boosters from start to finish of the portal events, and I wanted to do a mass dusting and see what all I could upgrade with them. With premium packs returning, I'm not going to touch even close to all the cards I've gotten, let alone my combo cards. So today I'm going to dust gradually, and I'm going to finish fusing my third Monster Slayer. I'm going to fuse all the Poisonous Princes that I got from the Scheming Pack. And I'm also going to work on several of the new Onyx combo cards that I've gotten. So it's going to be a pretty straightforward stream recording video, but I hope you enjoy, and I hope you can get an idea of just how much extra dust you're able to get over time by doing the events, doing goblins, getting lucky island drops. Did not spend anything on boosters. I didn't spend orbs or skulls or in the shop for coins or gems. All of this is straight from battles and portal tiers. So if you look right now at my account on the screen, you can see that I am on Albert number 2. So it has been a while. I haven't been able to properly record and had a lot going on, but pretty close. I'm not gonna take this in stone and say this is exactly how much dust you'd have in boosters by the time you finish monster, because RNG is different for everybody just because of how islands work, and you might spin on some, but just a fun little experiment that I wanted to do. And yeah, so we're gonna get right into it. If you don't know, with the game, there are measures probably influenced to prevent cheating that makes it so that you can only have so much dust at a time. The current limit is 999 plus whatever you dust. So that maxes several thousand, I think, if you were to dust the most expensive things to dust. I'm not going to play too hard into trying to completely maximize all the dust per round of recycling, but just so you know, there's a reason I'm not going to be dusting every single boost all at once, or even strictly 50 at a time, because there are limitations in the game, and I'm just kind of going to wing it. I have my list of cards I'm going to upgrade. I have the list I want to upgrade them in, even though in this video you should see all of them. I have 55 dust right now. I will have close to 150 remaining at the end. I know I have plenty of cards to upgrade, but I have not decided what's next on my list because I have several that I still consider top priorities and don't want to get to 0 dust just from the video. I mainly just want to get the grand scheme of things, get the most important things, and then on my own time decide where I want to put, where I want to save. Do I want to save in bulk again? Whatever. In this whole speech, you can see that I am still scrolling through my boosters. We are going to get boosting, but just to lay some stats for you, I will tell you exactly how much dust is worth each. If you want to watch the video once, twice, or 3 times and count yourself, you're more than welcome to, but I'm just going to address it now with all of the numbers so that you can know that I I have the numbers, and I'd be glad to share them with you. So, without going through and dusting or putting it up for dust, pressing the clear button, which I get no dust, I keep the cards. You can do that with anything. I'm just going to give you the numbers. So, for bronze boosters, those give 6 dust each, and each booster rarity doubles. So silver is 12, gold is 24, diamond is 48, and onyx, that I do not have, is 96. From the bronze boosters, I had 768 dust. And again, this is 5.5 months maybe. From silver boosters, I had exactly 900 dust, and that's 12 dust each. From gold boosters, I had 2,496 dust, and that's at 24 dust each. Again, I haven't bought anything. I have not bought any boosters. Other than obviously the monster pack, and I have not gone out of my way to buy boosters. And so gold was 2,496, and diamond was 2,592 dust at 48 dust each. So each set of boosters, I would still have to recycle 50 of them plus some, and there are a couple that I actually have to recycle in 3 rounds because of the amount of boosters I have. So if you want the numbers right now, the total dust worth of boosters that I currently have is 6,756. And what we are about to spend in this video, I apologize, we are going to get going right now. The amount I'm about to spend is 6,645. So we're going to end up with about 100 and... I'm going to get this wrong. About 160 dust left over. 170. So, let's get to it. I apologize. This will be kind of boring for everybody. But that's okay, because this is all in fun. I don't have a reason I'm starting with bronze. Every booster will disappear. That's the plan for this video. But figure we'll start small and see those bigger numbers later. And for those watching the video whenever, this is recorded on August 14th. So by the time you watch this, I'm sure it'll be a lot later, because life gets busy. And as you can see, this is 50 bronze boosters, 300 dust. Recycle. And I really hope that it doesn't do the failing thing and makes me repeat it all, because that gets tedious very, very fast. So what I'll probably do, at least for the bronze, is just get them all out of the way at once, because I think, yeah, I can do that. But I also will probably just dip into the silver as well. I know there's several ways that I could do this, but I'm not going, I'm just going for it. So I'm not going very efficiently or whatever. I don't know. So what a lot of this dust is going to go toward, and you will see in this video, is several Onyx cards, almost all of which I've gotten from premiums lately. In my current deck, I don't change it much, but I think I fluctuate between 8 and 10 Onyx combo cards. and every single Onyx combo card I have is unfused, level 4, and I have, I think, 1 or 2 at level 1 that's not in my arena deck. So another significant reason for this is I'm going to end up with, let's see, I have it written here, and I'll have to keep boosting soon, keep recycling soon. Nope, I did tell myself I will go in order, though. I don't want to just randomly click. Let's see. Five Onyx combo card fused. So that's leveling up 10 different ones. Some are already leveled. And then there's another one that I will have to upgrade off camera when I get more dust. But that's okay. I'm looking forward to that too. It's not as important. And one I'm finishing up research on. I have all the research for Arena done, but at this point I'm just knocking everything out for Heroics. And if I were to get the Onyx equivalent of it, that way I don't have to go back and make it a big deal. I'm just going to go for it. So anyway, several of these I've gotten a dupe of, and a couple are new, so research. So as you're going to see here, I'm going to recycle, and we're going to hit over 1,000. So after recycling this, in order for me to recycle again, I must get my dust to 999 or less. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade cards. I have an order here that I'll go with. It's not that big of a deal, but I just picked one, and that's what we're going to go with. And we are at 1,087 dust, and we are still on silvers. And we are actually going to see me get an achievement here in just a second. Going for this Monster Slayer, you saw this in my last video. I got all 6 Monster Slayers on camera. The achievement. Look at that. I think that's 100 level 5s. And then not this fusion, but the next fusion will be the 50 fusion achievement. Obviously I could fuse a card and then go back to this, but I'm fusing Monster Slayer number 3. Yay! So I have 940 dust. I could go back and do some more recycling, but I'm just gonna narrow down that dust even more in hopes of not needing to do... Oh, why am I typing Monster Slayer? Ta-da! I'm not lying. I have 3 fused Monster Slayers now. Next is Magic, but that's not the Magic I want. Let's go by Rarity now. So, okay, yeah, great. We can see my Onyx combo cards. So these will not all stay the same level. I do want all of them leveled up at some point, and one day fuse them is my goal. Not everybody has that goal, but I think that's a goal of mine. Even if it's just the ones I have here right now. So, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Magic, I'm just going to double check. Okay, yes, I do have the second one. I could have written it down and been telling myself something wrong this whole time. So 14 and a half minutes in, if my recording stays the same, and we are going to get my first level 5 Onyx card, and we will not get the achievement. We just got the achievement. But we are very close to, well, we're about to get that fusion achievement once we level this one. So we are going to fuse my first Onyx card on camera for you guys. If that's enough to make you happy, then I'd encourage you to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking. Am I crazy? Are you crazy for not doing what I'm doing? Are you having fun with the game? What do you like about it? What do you want to see changed? Tell me something. Tell me your second favorite animal and why you don't like the third one as much. Simple, alright? Fuse the Onyx Magic. And I'm aware I'm on camera. This is going on social media, but I do have to get a picture of this for my own sake. I didn't even think about that. Well, I forget. So, I already have Onyx Magic in my deck. By the way, I am not adding Monster Slayer to my deck just yet. It will be today. I have a plan for that. And it's not even special, I just have a plan for it. So, actually, according to the optimizer, which I use so often, Angel is going to end up in my deck. I'm not going to level it up today. It's not in the plans. But I figured it'd be good to have her because then I don't want to get that pop up again. The achievement. The Mecha Bear achievement. Wow. I've played this game for over half a decade, and this is a first. Ooh. Alright. Next is a card that is not top tier, but I do like it. It was one of my first ones. I have a duplicate, so I'm going to fuse it, and I'm going to enjoy getting those extra orbs, because the reason for fusing is indeed because I value the extra orbs, and I'm getting these extra cards, so I say, why not? So here we are. We are on card 3, in the midst of card 3. We're about to do some more recycling. And we have just downed over 1,000 dust. This game, it requires a lot of dust. This is all going to be done in the course of a video, as long as things go to plan. And I will not even touch all of my Onyx cards. And not even the tip of the iceberg for my final forms. But it's the name of the game. There's some sentimental stuff to it. There is a grind element, but there's also the obvious sight of I've saved for 5 months, and the boosters aren't even enough to level all my combo cards. And that even includes the final forms and trading out dust for those, whatever. I hope you get my point. So, as you can see, we are getting 12 dust per booster, and we're going to hit 600, and it'll hopefully tell me to stop. Right there, 50. And then let's hope it recycles. If you have not joined the Discord for Little Alchemist, I highly encourage it. I am a moderator on there. I'm just part of the team, trying to help the community out. And one of the things I really love about it is the fact that we have so many answered questions on that server. You can go to facts, or you can read any of the various channels. Look at the pinned posts, and you'll find lots of answers. And one that I go to very often, I know it doesn't look like it with all of my boosters, but one thing I go to very often is actually in facts, where we have the dust needed per level. So each rarity of card, there's different dust requirements for leveling them up. I would go through them now, but as you can see, I'm already slow enough dusting all this, just talking and trying to communicate with the camera. But all you need to know is the information is there. You can see when I'm upgrading, you will see all the prices of Onyx cards, and it's just a valuable resource to have in the Discord. And when it saves you from having to ask the question to everybody else and wait on an answer and then try and write it down or try to remember it, you say, oh, that's in facts, and you go near the very bottom, one of the newer things added, and you can see the dust requirements for every card in the game. And on top of that, and we're over the 1,000 limit by a lot right now, on top of that, we've even added just the cost of dust to fuse. We've added just the cost to just to level 4, because oftentimes if you have a single card, you'll notice my Onyx cards are level 4. Don't pay attention to the lower for this example. But level 4 plus the fuse card is going to be your max level combo. And so it's often recommended, level your card to 4. Save the extra dust going from level 4 to level 5, because it's not going to help your combos in almost every situation. Use that dust for something else. Get another card to level 4, and then you have 2 level 4s instead of 1 level 5 and a level 2. Just works out. So anyway, the Discord has lots of resources, and that's one of my favorites. Seeing the dust requirements. Radiation. Radiation is not the best card, and I don't think it's the worst either. Like I said, with the Discord, there are lots of resources available, and with those, there are tier lists. There's actually 2 for the Onyx combo cards, one that's no longer pinned. I actually haven't checked for the similarities. This is a low mid-tier card, if I'm being honest, but to me, the reason it's a lower tier is because of the amount of combos. I've had this card in my deck for several months now, and I've really enjoyed it at level 4, but there are just times when it stinks, when it just doesn't make a combo in your hand. And that's important. And I know some people would look at me and say, then why on earth did you just spend 1,000 dust on this card to fuse it? And to that I say, because of the orbs, and because it's a game, and heroics. Anyway, look at the Discord, look at the tier list. I trust them. Every card on the tier list that I have, I would venture to agree with. And it is what it is. Some people love them, some people have mixed feelings, but whatever. So now on to food. At this point, we're just kind of going in the order that I got them, I think. That sounds right. Yeah, just the order I got them, because these are completely new. I do have 2 fused food from events. Yeah, from events. So this will be fun, because unless I get another Onyx Food, I will finish that card completely, other than, research as new cards come. But that's not on the top of my priority list right now. So the total cost to get an Onyx card all the way to level 5 is 522 dust. And I'll let you in on a little fun fact that I don't know whether or not it's fun. I don't even know if it's accurate. But a lot of times we like to throw out the number 60. You want to anticipate that on a really good day, you could farm 60 dust. And that includes boosters, that includes coins from Arena and from Heroics and all that. Your cumulative amount of dust would be about 60. So when you look at a card like this and see that it takes 522 to max 1, that's several days. That's, what, 9 days? Yeah, right around more than 8, but less than 9. It's math. Anyway, you get one of these cards, and if you wanted to get it to level 5, that's a lot of days' work just for this card. So, using these bad boys is kind of significant for many reasons, and I know that's one of them that really hits heavy for people, and it's another reason I encourage people to only level to 4 unless they're going for the fusion, as you just saw. Food. What's next? Toy. So this will be fun. See, I already have a toy at level 4. That's what I'm doing research on right now. I'm getting closer. Research is weird to me. Some days I love it and I'm like, that's kind of cool. It's cool to see all those numbers and whatever. And other days it's just like, do we need it? Can I play my card? I don't think I can level this one up anymore yet. 75. Nope. So there's another, 1700 dust down the drain. Not down the drain, I'm using this. This is going to be amazing for my arena. I'm excited to see how different my deck feels because I know it's going to hit different. At least for me, I'm still going to lose a lot based on where I am in the rankings, but it's going to be really nice to see these cards really working together. And Toy, I've never used or owned Toy before until the pack that came out with it, and I'm blanking on that name right now. The Toy pack. But man, researching it and seeing other people having it, it has some amazing, amazing combos, and I'm really looking forward to using it, especially in an Onyx combo setting. I'm very excited about that. And one thing that's very interesting in this situation, so 50 gold boost, it is here, 1200 dust. See, I have my 8 to 10 Onyx combo cards in my deck regularly up to this point all year. Well, they're all level 4, they're all unfused, and I like to get my final form on the 3rd turn. Because of that, I never play Onyx combos. Not only are they not max level because of level 4 plus level 4, but also they're 1 orb, and that's no fun. So one thing I'm very excited about with this is with all the fusions I'm able to do with the Onyx combo cards, I can now make 2 and 3 orb Onyx combos for the first time ever for my account. Wow, that is beautiful. And I'm really looking forward to that because there will come a day, it could be well, maybe not today because it's late, but any day now, I could have a hand where I only play Onyx combo cards until my final form. And that's going to be a good day, and my hope down the line is for that to be the norm. That if I'm not playing an Onyx combo, I'm playing wrong. That day is a long way away, but something I'm looking forward to. Fusing toy, I apologize, another picture. The first time I will ever use a toy card in this game is as a fused Onyx combo card. As a fused Onyx. So let's see, we have... I told you I was just gonna... Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I was going to say that I was gonna dust some more and really stockpile for this. It would help if I wasn't trying to type and talk. But I'm just going to go for it. Like I said I would earlier, because this video is already very long. So this is the next project. Excuse me, before I do Leader, Onyx Leader, and finish up the video. All these are going to be fused very shortly. And when I said that Monster Slayer was not in my deck earlier, it was for this reason. I knew this pack was coming. I knew I was going to get as much of it as I can. And so I decided that I'm going to make a full-on transition and put in 3 of these fused and 2 Monster Slayers fused at the same time. And then obviously the 3rd Monster Slayer, because I bought all the chests, that was my intention, that was my hope. And that 3rd one will just be in Heroics. I do have every intention to switch out Monster Slayer for one of the better final forms that come around, Dragonfire or Sniper, and maybe sometimes I'll get an Anna and throw her in, or throw one of the old ones in, whatever. But just so you know, that's been in the back of my head for a long time. Always an excuse to not record a video, but the biggest reason to record the video is so that I could do all this and add it into my deck, which I'm greatly looking forward to. Recycle. Let's see, I don't even know. We're still on gold, okay. So... yes, and just so you're aware, we do have more than 50 diamond boosters. We're definitely not going to have... we should not have 50 extra after this. But... oh, you know what? That will be $9.97. I'm taking back what I said earlier. I'm going to recycle all this, and then, oh yeah, we're going to recycle the rest of my diamond boosters in one go. And then we'll fuse leaders, yeah, fuse Poisonous Prince, fuse Leader, and maybe I'll just shove all these cards in my deck, but as soon as I stop recording, I'll actually take them out and organize and figure out exactly what I want, other than what I've already mentioned to you guys. Because the optimizer has cards like some gold combo cards that I have yet to level at all, or, well, obviously also research. And with new packs coming, that's new packs I want to get, and new cards, and in turn, new optimizer. My head's always spinning. But all of that to say, the deck is constantly moving, and I'm excited for this, and I'm glad you guys are a part of this. One last screenshot, because this might be the biggest dusting. Wow. Yeah. Man, I'm silly. I really should have done a full round of 50 diamond boosters, because when I was planning this video and I was doing the math, that's what I did. 2,400 dust. So I'm sorry. That's on me, my own history. And it's also been nearly half a year since I did not see a booster on the recycle screen. That's very weird. Anyway, I could go for 10 minutes just looking through all that. So, I almost hit recycle. Let's do... And let's hope that my math works out for me here, because I sure want it to. I know I could have just pressed the fuse button and do all that, but I think I'm going to have 6 level 5s and then fuse them all. Because what else would a logical person do in that situation? Sorry, got a bit distracted there. So yeah, this has been very fun. I really apologize for the length of the video. I wanted to get this done in half the time, but I hope you've enjoyed it up to this point. This is literally something that's been on my mind since I started Portal. Obviously not having Poisonous Prince in my deck today, but just saving boosters, seeing the potential this game has, seeing how fast dust flies. There's a lot of elements to this game, but it's a pretty simple game. It's straightforward. But I don't know, there's so many different ways you can play it, and I think some days I feel like I'm just another dude playing, and other days I feel like I'm really stretching the bounds. I'm showing things that people would never think to do because they aren't weird like I am. But it's fun. It's good. So in the midst of this video, we are going to be wrapping up very soon, here in the next couple of minutes. Other than what you already planned to comment on from earlier, what do you want to see improved in your deck? Obviously, we want better cards, but is there a specific card that you plan to add or are looking forward to from premium packs or from the islands or from heroics? Let me know down in the comments. Because I do think that not everybody wants all the same cards for their deck. And I know, even in my comments earlier about Radiation, some people might think that's slanderous, and other people are like, finally some respect, you know? And so, let me know what you think. Let me know where you're at, what you want to see next for your own deck. I'm taking a picture of this for myself. Can't screenshot on the device I use, and yeah. So I mean, what you're seeing right now, this has been my goal for a long time. 3 fused poisonous sprints. Sorry, my head's in the way. And last but not least, let us do Rarity. We now have 4 fused Onyx combo cards. Soon there will be 5, and maybe relatively soon it will be 6 if my head isn't spinning enough and I don't have enough math going on right now. So this is another card I don't have the gold combo card for, so I've done 0 research at all. So this card won't even end up in my deck at the end of the night before I go to bed. And the first time I ever use it or research with it, it will be a fused Onyx combo card, which just blows my mind. It may not even see my deck until after the next pack or 2 comes out. So crazy stuff, crazy stuff. And I pressed the wrong button. And I will say that there are many people who do wisely suggest to not fuse all of your Onyx combo cards because they are the best combo cards in the game, and for many decks you're not hurting so much for orbs that fusing an Onyx combo card is that worth it. And I am aware of that fact, but as kind of a late game player in many ways, I see that as the next step for me because of the amount of unfused Onyx combo cards I have. So obviously I'm going out of my way and fusing cards I haven't even researched yet, but I'm already at a place with my Onyx combo cards that I run myself into tight situations with orbs when I now do not have to. And so there are cards I've definitely been considering in the future if I got a duplicate of, or I got 1 and then 2 of, that I might not fuse and just have 2 unfused in heroics, and obviously neither of them would be in arena. I don't know. There's some judgment calls to be made there. And did I fuse Leader? I really don't even know. Yes, I did. Well, there it is, folks. We got that. We had level 5 of my 6th Monster Slayer. I leveled up and fused all of my Poisonous Prince cards. So just my Onyx collection that was previously this has now grown. I got Holy Water from the Chosen Hero pack. I got Bat from the Slumber pack. And I got Water Serpent from this past heroic cycle for 1,000 skulls. So those are all pretty low tier cards, but I'm excited. And let's see. Ironically enough, my favorite optimizer deck with all of the settings that I've chosen has all 3 of those. So I do plan on using them. Bat, I have unfused. For that reason, I'm going to fuse it. If I was in game, I may or may not. But I don't think I'll regret having those orbs and still having that card in my deck. Because, I don't know, I'm excited about all this. So, anyway, we did all that. Just double checking. 166 dust. We started with 55. So sorry, folks. I only gained 111 dust today. But I gained some other stuff too. So, wow, that's crazy sight. And Toys is in my deck already, but I put it in there as a placeholder. I have not used it yet in anywhere. So we're just going to scroll through here. We're approaching the 45-minute mark. Otherwise, I'd be glad to read through the optimizer, what will change if everything were to change the next week. I will not have a bronze combo card. Some of these silvers will change. My goal is to get out of as many bronze and silver cards as I can. Obviously, keep quality gold combo cards, but the end goal is to cover my deck with especially fused Onyx combo cards. Excuse me, which, if you look today, significant change has just happened, and I don't even realize it yet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unfused Onyx combo cards, which that number pushes it a bit, but I'm going to give it some grace because I will be playing Onyx combos now, and I will not be afraid to have... Oh, I'm sorry. Food I do have researched. I'm just throwing this in. I will take Leader out soon. Tonight. So yeah, I'm going from 8 unfused Onyx combo cards to having 5 fused, and that is not the end of it. There is plenty more to come. So, in honor of this video finishing, there's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm going to put all 6 in for now. I'm going to take the other 5 out. I do not plan to keep all 3 Monster Slayers in unless I have people begging for me because they watched a 47-minute video. And also, don't ever make your arena deck this big. As soon as this recording ends, I am going to change some stuff and then go to bed. But I do want to express my thanks to you all for being here with me right now. Joebro17 with Little Alchemist. Let's scroll through this deck. Let's see what improved. And let's call it a night. And it's a good night. So yeah, let's go alphabetical here. So we now have fused food. I must have taken out my other one. I don't even remember. Probably the optimizer. Onyx Leader, Onyx Obama, as the Discord calls him, because it is Onyx Obama. We now have a fused Magic. My first Onyx fusion. 3 Monster Slayer, 3 Poisonous Prince. I'm going to enjoy them being next to each other. It means nothing, but it's cool. The fused Onyx Radiation is fused Toy. So this deck is different. If you fight me, you're going to see some different things. My final forms will be easier to stop because of lower defense. Yeah, and these final forms that you're seeing here, the other 5, these have been in my deck all year. These are the major factors in pushing me to where I am. I use them every day, several times a day. No matter which one shows up, I try and play them. So it means something that they're moving away from this deck. Maybe it won't be the last time because defense is still valuable. Man, oh man. But when I got Bat, I did get more smoke screens, so I do actually plan to fuse 3 of them. So 40, I still have cards to add, I still have things to edit in my deck, but I just wanted you to see the transition of this new step in my account. And with all that happening, why not do it here? I bet I already had my Monster Slayers in. Yes, I did. So, 93. This is not good. Don't have a level 2 gold combo card in your heroics deck. Level it to 4. Or fuse your Onyx combo cards. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I don't know what to say. I owe you. And you owe me a like, give me a comment, say what you're thinking, and subscribe, tell your friends, share it with somebody, and share this game with somebody in the Discord, because these are 2 great things, and I've grown a lot from it. I enjoyed a lot, and you know, I give a lot to this. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.